G'day, air rifle versus rats tonight at a local chook farm. And when I say chooks, Aussie slang, if you don't know what it means, it also means chickens. So they've got a lot of exotic birds in small enclosures and they're absolutely overrun with rats. The tricky part about tonight's shoot though is that it's all really close range stuff. And when I say close range, I mean like 2, 3, 4 metres. Going to be very critical to get the air rifle set up correctly to shoot at those close distances, but the benefit is that it will provide some amazingly clear footage out of this 1280 scope for you guys to watch. Okay, time to get it dialed in. If you want to go straight to the kill shots and don't want to watch this part, by all means hit the fast forward button, but do me a favour, hit the thumbs up first, otherwise stick around. So the first thing I'm going to do is give the air rifle a little bit of a clean. Just use a bit of G96 on these little foam pellets. Give the pellets a little bit of a spray. Roll them around. Load them into a magazine and shoot them through the air rifle. That'll give it a bit of a clean. Feed that in. Load one. Just aim it down at the ground. Pretty loud with that suppressor off. And now I'll just repeat that process with a couple of dry patches. I'll be running Hades pellets tonight. They're 15.89 grainers at about 600 feet per second. That way it'll negate any holes or damage to the tin, but still be powerful enough to kill the rats outright with a brain shot. Generally what I would do is zero at about 20 metres and use the ballistics calculator to do everything else. Unfortunately, in this scope, the laser rangefinder will not measure sub 10 metres, so useless for me tonight. So what I'm going to have to do is sight in at 10 metres, and then on a different profile, I'll sight in at 5 metres. Get one in the chamber, push record on this so that you guys can see where it goes. And that's pretty much bang on. So 10 metres, we're all good. Now what I'll do, just for shits and giggles, I'll move that target in to 5 metres and take the same shot and show you the difference. Come on, matey. I've got a dog that's very interested in what I'm doing. So what I'll do now is I'll just refocus that. Load a pellet. And you'll see there, let's do it again for reference. That is shooting around about 50 millimetres lower. So just a change in a 5 metre distance has a massive impact on where the actual pellet hits. And that's because of the difference in height between the scope and the centre of the barrel. So what actually happens when you zero, that's the crossover point, where the pellet comes out of the barrel and crosses over the path of the scope. Because there's such a big gap between the two, the distances vary dramatically when you're either side of your zero. We'll just check my 5 metre zero. And that is spot on. What I'll have to do is anything a little bit closer than that tonight, I'll just hold over accordingly. The challenging part is going to be weaving these pellets through the mesh and getting a solid brain shot on the rats. Pretty confident though. I can't believe how noisy these rats are. Look at them. Oh, I think we're going to struggle getting through that. Maybe not. I do apologise for the running commentary, but I just can't help it when I'm out shooting rats. Oh, that was an incredible shot. How I got it through there, I don't know. And there goes his buddy. Go on, fall off. That's away. Oh, Mary shot here. God damn, look at that wire. Oh! That's his arse. Come on, show your head. That was a good shot. Oh! I'm that close to the wire, I can't even focus. Oh, insane. Go on, fall off. Get off there. Get off. Cop that. Splatter rat. Oh, this sneaky bastard. We're going pretty good so far. That takes care of the rats up this end of the property and all the short distance ones. I'm going to head up to the other side. There's a few chook pens up there. Distances will be out around the 10 to 15 metre mark, so that'll be a little bit easier, and we might even get to shoot some out of the trees. Oh, that was sick. That was a pretty cool shot. Oh, he's a bleeder too. Acrobatic. I'll give you a 10 out of 10 for that one, buddy. Running through the trees as usual. Little buggers. They're quick. Let's see if we can get one through that wire. I'd say the answer is yes. The wire is there. Right in the head. So the rats get in between the mesh roof of the aviary and the tin. They're all just sitting up there in the roof space. Their tails dangling down through the mesh. I've just got to wait till one of them sticks his head through. That's a big rat. Nailed him. Well, that was very productive. Shot over 60 rats, a great result for the property owner. If you'd like to see the continuation of channels like mine, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Look forward to seeing you next time, guys.